If I am one, I am 100 voices in your head. With every twist and every turn, pulling every single thread. I may have 1,000 names, but in the end they're all the same. I play whatever role you need to guide your way. Welcome to the Matrix, where I am your god. It may be a simulation, but I ain't no fraud. I play your friend and your foe, design your joy and your woe. And if the red dress caught your eye, I'm doing something right. Welcome to my world. Let's see who comes out to play tonight.
And welcome back, everyone, to Martyria! Proper this time. Last week, had that monster mash, and boy, was that fun! But here we are, back to our regularly scheduled game. We are For the Win, your favorite weekly Wednesday D&D live play. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nick. It's been a week. We've had some ups and downs in and out of game, but you know what? We're here to just have a fun time, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to entertain you. You're going to hit us up in the chat. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. And well, maybe you won't cry this time. Who's to say? Who's to say? I mean, I have an idea, but, we'll get to that when we get to that. So let's meet our players. You know them, you love them, but hey, maybe this is the first time that you're watching because someone dragged you along, and oh boy, are you going to thank them. Because first up, we've got the one, the only, the lovely Ruby.
Hi guys, my name is Ruby. I am the stream manager and I play Enyo, human variant vampire who is struggling to remember all of her past. And though she's regained some very interesting memories about a different version of herself, she seems to be a little lost and doesn't know where her companions are and doesn't know what's happened to them. Hopefully she'll figure that out this session. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Thank you, Ruby. Next up, we have Snash.
Gobblefunk, my guy, sure did eat Rafyn's eye. Scarfed it down like a piece of pie. Let's hope tonight he doesn't die. What up? I'm Woe.
Gobblefunk or Raven?
Either one. Actually, Gobblefunk, yeah, whatever. He dies all the time. But Rafyn, I can't do that every day, my man. I need to
I'm
sleep.
making a habit of it. I do have another eye, so.
My goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. Next up, we have Matilda.
Hello, I played Sitsu. A challenge was issued, 4 lives to be saved. Would the party run or stay and be brave? 3 out of 4, not a bad par, though we learned they'll be safer from afar.
Nice.
Now, one lost
Always the case.
one lost little citrus the party must find, and hope that damned herald pays us no mind.
Well done. My apologies for interrupting. Oh, the worst. You can get into me in the game.
Had to turn a page.
And finally, we have Scott.
I am Scott, and I play Rafyn. Reborn once more, and yet again, lost an arm to rejoin the world of men. Out for blood, the herald must die. I shed no tears without an eye.
No tears? Not any from the
tears?
left one?
One single tear.
Now, that's a good question. Could Rafyn cry if he wanted to or needed to?
He doesn't bleed, so I'm gonna guess no.
That opens up a whole other bodily fluid conversation.
It's true. It's true. I assume you mean, can I spit on people, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Gotta do like Dennis Reynolds and just carry an onion in your pocket. I know it's not going to elicit any tears, but you can just get a little juice or something. All right, so last time we had the party split into 3 different camps at the start of the session, and for most of the session, Enyo followed the path out of the ruins to a strange place of her past, another version of Enyo's past, not exactly sure, but saw visions of herself and Caspian in a laboratory of sorts that now is in wreck and ruin, recovered a journal that, didn't really have a lot of time to ponder over before being attacked by these strange necrophages, but ultimately made her way out. We also had the crew at the Archaeology Guild, Sitsu, Woe, and company, trying desperately to revive Rafyn, and did so after Rafyn, in some form of an afterlife, or maybe it's just the last synapses of his brain firing before total entire death, had a vision of his family, a reunion, but ultimately realized this wasn't the place for him, not the time for him. And facing down the specter of conquest, he made it back to the living with Gobblefung's help. The Death Girls left to go rest in the city after facing down with Woe's parents that turned into aberrations, but as they got far enough away, they reverted back to their unconscious forms. And ultimately, we're heading, after properly recovering Rafyn, heading to the Cat and the Bookbinder, a lovely little cat cafe in Guild Central. Enyo ended by heading to Le Chauffin, wanting to talk to Seraphis Embra, was led down into the basement where we are now with Seraphis, Rayla, and one of the other matriarchs sitting at this stone table, clearly discussing something. And you were just invited to converse. Enyo, the floor is yours.
Okay. Ruby would like to know why Lyle is still behind her for some reason.
Oh, sorry. We were testing stuff.
Awesome. Okay. Oh man. I apologize in advance for all the blood and gore. It's been a rough journey to get here. So you guys, Seraphis, was surprised you were going to be here, of all places, but I'm glad you're willing to talk with me. I think we have a lot to discuss.
Certainly. I'm as surprised as you.
Surprised to see me alive, I'm assuming.
Yes. Alive, and if I'm not mistaken, maybe not alive. You can see him scrutinizing you, and it's like he's very much trained on your face.
Come on now, you would know. After all, you're the one that led me there. Directed
You speak
me
in
there.
riddles.
Well,
No, it's impossible.
see, it's not, but for you it is. Because I'm not your Enyo. I'm a Enyo from another time, a different time, where you saved me. You sort of protected me and led me to the Night Queen, and I successfully completed a trial where, upon completing that trial, I found you destroyed, dead, murdered like many others by a herald of change.
If what you say is true and don't detect duplicity, if what you say is true, then I would like to apologize for the Seraphis you know. He should have never done what he did. Should have never taken you where he took you.
He didn't take me. He gave me the clues to get to there.
He knew what it was and what it meant, and yet he led you there. That is unforgivable. To do it to oneself, sure. I have walked that path. But to aid and abet another knowing what it costs, unforgivable.
You surprised me.
So, how are you here?
Well, went through the trial. Been fighting change for a while, his herald at least. trying to stop the process.
When you say change, what do you mean? Who is it to whom you refer?
I can't put it into words other than saying the primordial god of change, in a sense. The one that, for us, for me and mine, was set to destroy Martyria, and in my time, in my reality, succeeding on utilizing the ancient technology of the Arcanexus to implode the city into nothing, trying to break the lock, in a sense, I suppose. It's a lot. It's a lot that's happened. Many have been lost, and we were given an opportunity to try again. That's why I stand here before you now.
And you did this alone?
Oh, no. No, I had two others with me. One you might know, well, maybe not you, but your matriarchals here, Sitsu. And
you see Rayla and the other matriarch sit up.
Owlin were two companions that came with me.
Seraphis, you believe this farce? That... Okay, clearly this is a setup.
There was another.
She is in league with Sitsu and Owlin, of all people. We should never have let her in.
Hold on, wait. Why are you saying it like that? As far as I know, they've never done anything to you, but again, mine are different from yours, so please understand.
She grows bold.
What I say is different from what you might know.
Just yesterday, we have word that a sister of Rafyn was performing unsanctioned services, and which resulted in the dismemberment of a corpse.
No.
And when I heard the description of this sister, I was aghast at whatever machinations she now plays at. If it is true that you are in league with Sitsu and Auden, watch yourself.
Okay.
She cares only for herself.
Okay. I mean, she cares a lot for Owlin, but I mean, that's fair.
Well,
it's fair.
The two are one.
Yeah, no, you're right. That was a cluster, and I unfortunately was not there because I was examining the grave of my past self with my newly discovered grandfather. It's a lot, but besides them coming to this place with me, there was another named Woe, and you know, the whole point was to fix the fuck ups. You can see how wonderful a job that's been just by I look at Ceres and Jesper's matriarchs of their reaction to how things have been handled thus far. So I've been separated from them, trying to find a new route because I feel like we're going in circles. We're not making a difference, and I don't know anymore how to make a difference as I am. I have changed into something that in my time, Seraphis, I dreamed of. I idolized what you were. I wanted to be that. I was ready to accept that. And I know you find that wrong. I heard you. But when you came to me and the clues were provided and it was laid out, I was striving towards it. It was a goal. And I succeeded. And as my eyes opened and I went back out into the world, you were gone and you weren't there to lead, mentor, instruct. Nobody was. You were all dead. With all the nightbirds, everybody from my book should have been there, and then we died. And then the town died, and it was just... It was a lot. It was a lot all at once. And so, I accepted coming back that there might be a chance to save those, to save you all, but I'm again stumbling in the dark. And even with enhanced vision, I cannot see a way to fix this or to succeed. So I wanted to speak with you because I knew you were alive. In a place I did not expect you to be. But again, this reality is not one I should have expected.
it would make sense that where you come from, your surface is not as I am. Believe it or not, you are responsible for this in a way. You served as a catalyst for deep introspection. I was driven by such a strong desire to know the gods that I would be willing and was willing to forsake death for it. The one thing that united me with all creatures on this earth, I was ready to eschew. And for what? To watch those around me still die. To know no more than when I started, less even. And it was then that I renounced my past and dedicated myself to making something of Death and Matter. And the good sisters of Rafyn were sensible enough and gracious enough to welcome me. It was, well, they can tell you for themselves. It was contentious, yes. It was breaking generations of tradition to welcome outsiders into Rafyn, and some people fought it. Some people were so against that they chose apostasy or decided to form their own things, like your friends. But look at this place. We have never been stronger. We have made a real tangible difference in this city. We are helping people. People are not in fear of the sisters of Rafyn, the brothers of Rafyn. They welcome us. They recognize that the services we provide for the deceased, for the departed, are what they are, not to be shied away from, but a necessity. And I thank Seraphis for this, for the lifeblood that he has brought in, for the sense of things that perhaps we lacked, the perspective. Your Sitsu, your Owlin, they came with you, yes?
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen some of what you've said, and that's one of the reasons I took, in a sense, the leap of faith to just come here and speak to you. You have to understand, though, because the one that I run with, the Sitsu I know, is scared, and it probably sounds laughable at times, but you betrayed us. You strove and walked alongside change and assisted in creating the bomb that destroyed Martyria. You fought against us and set out to destroy us. And so I understand that you've made a change, and I can see that in your connection with Seraphis and having him come in and be a part of this. I didn't expect that, honestly. I thought, I mean, when she told me that you were here, I was kind of like, that's going to be different. I don't even really know what to expect. I didn't have any expectations. I didn't know what would happen. I was pretty much expected to die if you didn't want to speak with me, if you didn't know me or my name.
So you were saying that where you come from, Rafyn were agents that brought about mass destruction?
Yeah, you were led astray. If I recall correctly, I don't take this in any offense, but you never heard her voice, and you served for so long, and Sitsu has a connection to her more than anyone, and it just, I don't know how it wore at you mentally, but you accepted what the Herald was offering and what the Herald wanted to bring, and turned away. It was a reckoning, and within these very walls, we fought the flames that you set ablaze to consume us when we confronted you.
So, Enyo, you just mentioned that you know about the fact that like they haven't heard from their god and were led astray, and you notice that both Rayla and this other matriarch, whose name you just can't quite place, both sit up straight as you say this, and the other matriarch sits up from her chair and walks over a little bit towards you. We've not told this to anyone. So, you're saying in your worlds, the silence drove us to allying with this change person and bringing about a global calamity?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's the way, Rayla, no offense, but you were the one that confronted us originally here when Sitsu kind of led us here because she knew something was going on, and that's what you said you were led to connect with him, and then when we fought way up on the mountain trying to stop the process of creating the orb with the Argonexes, a lot of sisters and brothers died. It was a big bloody fight, like a huge chunk of the family, almost nobody was left alive by the time we all got done. And he appeared and took this giant, spherical bomb and just decided to hide it in the middle of Martyria.
Seraphis, if there was any doubt that you had about the veracity of what she says, let me alleviate that now. You say things that you could not possibly know unless what you say is true.
Well, I wasn't going to lie when I came here. I figured it would actually be better to be honest about everything that I know because, one, I irrevocably trust Seraphis even though we did not have the strongest relationship. You're older than I, so...
Enyo, if I may, a question for you. You said that many of Les Chauffines died on the mountain.
Yeah.
How many are we talking about? And was there... And how did they die?
So, we arrived there first. We actually exited the city on our journey. So, I finished my trial, right, Seraphis? I completed my trial with the Night Queen, succeeded, and was going through the process of my transformation, whereupon we arrived near the Mariners Guild to find your body mutilated with M's on your eyes, hanging up, and we confirmed who you were and what it was you, and you were wearing your Raven's mask. And from there we exited the city upon a boat that was trying to get rid of all the bodies because there had been a mass...
Yes. I'm so sorry, but how many approximately would you say?
Well, all four of the, I guess, families or districts or houses arrived and appeared in front of us as we were trying to guard this thing and started fighting. And so Sitsu fought valiantly. We killed a lot. We used the energy to try and stop y'all from continually adding Arconexes to it. And so, I mean, by the time
can
we
you
were
explain
done,
what is an Arconex?
Oh,
I feel like...
Hold on one second, and I'm gonna... Enyo rummages through a pack, and this is an Arconex.
And what is this thing?
It's a soul of pure power. It takes the soul of any individual and puts it within this orb, and it could be used for any magical ability, enhance a weapon, a strike.
You're saying that Les Chauffines had these?
Yes, you had.
And you took them from them?
No. I didn't take them from you. As we were fighting, you were taking these and placing them upon this obelisk that was there, that was activating the moon cycles all the way till the end, and then the giant version of it was created. Are
we talking about a magnitude of like dozens of Les Chauffines that were killed because of this?
Yeah, I'm talking about like everybody except for like 3 of you were dead by the time we were all done with this.
See that she eyes this other matriarch and then glances over at Seraphis. That is very interesting. Because 30 years ago now, Something very peculiar befell Eshofin. A sickness of sorts. I don't know how to explain it, but we lost so many sisters, including several matriarchs, and after that moment, the birth rate among the Sisters of Leishofin plummeted. It reached the point of non-existence. Our numbers were so low. We had to consolidate to 2 houses.
Huh.
And that is, I don't know if those 2 things are related, but then, of course, Sitsu was born, and she's the last that was born.
Is there a version of Sitsu that's still alive? Like, my version I know came with me. I don't know. There's no way I can feel like that it's confusing on if the others, because I'm dead. I know my younger version of me is dead. I don't know if the others have, in a sense, taken over the version of themselves that would hear, or how that's worked.
I don't know.
Aw, yeah, 2 Sitsus.
This is all a lot, but I appreciate your candor.
Well, you know.
So, I guess the question remains... Well, let me state empirically, we do not want the annihilation of this city, or its denizens, or of Leishofin. We are finally making strides in the right direction. So, Enyo, what is it you need from us?
I came here for help because we're going in circles, like I said before. I mean, and you see her composure start to like crack as she laughs almost like a little insanely. I just made a blank check deal with the whole fucking idiot. I mean, I'm trying to do something different from what we keep making the same mistakes. She yells at them. We're repeating our mistakes, and all we're doing is catching up to the same story. And every time we interfere, every time we connect, I mean, Kendra Horn transformed and is dead again. Seraphis, she died in my reality, now she's dead here. I mean,
just troubling.
My only mentor that was left alive, I found him dead, and he transformed into this eldritch horror, and it's changed. Harold keeps insisting that it's our fault. That's why I don't want you to really get close to me, she says as she kind of takes a step back, because as much as I want your help, and I thought this was the right place to go, I don't know how my presence is affecting all of this, and if suddenly one of you is going to transform and something's going to happen to you, because the timelines are all screwed up because we got sent back. And I want to make a difference and fix it, but I am so lost. And even though I've learned something new about myself, and that I was down in Cavis Rainier's labs where they were experimenting, Seraphis, do you even know that? Did you know that the experiments were going on down there? I didn't. They were connected.
Enyo. You are... Enyo, breathe. A lot of what you are saying does not make sense. I'm not saying that it's wrong or anything like that, but I feel if we are to help you, and we are ready to do so, we need to know what you need. And if it's to stand back and help from afar, then we will do that. I don't mean to speak for all. Yes, of course.
I mean, what I need right now is a place to rest, but the others, we were in the Archaeology Guild ruins, and the others were trying to escape as I found a separate way out. And I know they're going to need rest, and like that's one of the reasons I came here first, is because it seemed like there would be the only place where I could just rest.
If you need a bed, there is no shortage. Take your pick. You see and hear someone come running in, and kind of moves past you and just stops at the front of the table and just bows his head. And Rayla says, "Yes, Fremont?" What is it? There something happened outside the walls of the Archaeology Guild. It's a massacre. They've sent for the sisters. We need to do something. There's just so much death. And the three of them just kind of look at each other, and maybe it looks like they're communicating silently amongst themselves, but then they stand up, and Rayla says, Enyo, use the facilities as you see fit, but we have business to attend to.
No, I understand.
Cannot shirk our responsibilities. We will be in touch.
Yeah, I appreciate the bed. I will rest, and then I will seek out the others and let them know that you are willing to help, and that you are not the same as we know you, that this is a safe place again. And hopefully I'll bring them back, and they can help share and highlight the struggles, and we can come up with a plan on how best to stop this continuing death, because I can assure you the deaths that you will be going to shepherd are most likely caused by the herald that we are trying to stop. So I apologize, even though it was not my doing. I'm still fighting how to stop him and stop what's coming. So thank you, though.
Very well.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for sharing what you know.
I will go to find a bed, I guess. Good luck on our journey to the guild. I'm just gonna, I guess, kind of shuffle out the door to the nearest bed area.
And it's not long that you see them follow behind you, but they continue down through the halls. You see that in this first room that several of these beds are occupied, but as Freeman comes running in, he rouses them, and soon they are all gone, going to tend to what has just happened. So, Enyo, finally resting.
Yeah, I'm, that was a lot of emotions. She's really tired and just worn out mentally, and she knows even if she wants to help and stop this, she's got to get some rest of some kind. So yes, right. Resting, please.
Then this would, you're still like slightly ahead of the others, so they already did that little, well, I guess you guys both took micro rests. So at the other end of the city, popping across the wall by means of invisibility and chicanery, you being Alan, Sitsu, Woe, Lyle, Gobblefunk, and Rafyn, make it back into Guild Central, ready, I imagine, to rest.
Sitsu and Alan were at the.
Oh, that's right. You already went ahead.
Already.
Yeah. You stayed back.
They were having some alone time while all the kids were out of the house.
And so you're welcome, to give yourself that full rest, for you and Alan.
Oh, a blessed long rest.
Blessed indeed. And you're welcome to do the same since you're resting it up. Woe, Lyle, Rafyn, Gobblefunk, make your way back to the inn. It's still like early morning. It's maybe by this point like 7 o'clock. Woe and Rafyn, Rafyn, this is your first time in the facility. You see that there are a few, at least a dozen cats just roaming around all of these little cozy tables littered with books and candles that aren't lit. There is a little area survey where it looks like they would serve beverages, and there is a young man who has his elbows on the counter, just has his head in his hands and is crying.
What? You got this. Pop. And I'll slap him on the back.
I've got an arm dripping off.
Oh
an
shit!
Eye that's,
yeah. Oh,
an eye that's goo.
God, you look like
I need
spit.
a rest. I can't be concerned with somebody else's bad day.
Okay, go lay down. God damn it.
Do we have a room?
Yes, that we had paid for room.
Make sure
you
you
guys.
knock before you enter, though. They've been up there for a minute.
All right. I go and knock. Presumably, it's okay to enter.
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
they're sleeping at this point.
Okay, then I.
Or I don't know how long you guys have been. They may be just like waking up. I don't know where.
Wouldn't be like you wouldn't be at the end of your rest yet. No.
All right, so I slowly and silently make my way into the room, find a quiet corner, or if there's a bed available, and I take a long rest.
Just slump down, go into just your sleep mode, even though you're still aware of your surroundings.
Power down. I'm in suspend. I'm not in.
There you go. You're in suspend, and the memories, the visions, all of it just starts playing. Little like fragments of it through your head. The image of walking through the woods with the bird song and insects chirping, and your daughter on your shoulders, your wife with her arms around your neck, kissing you. Your Stella encouraging you to stay. All of them hugging you, and ultimately you leaving. And Rafyn, you know that there's a lot that you have to do. You've talked about your newfound purpose of making the Herald pay, and now it's just a matter of time. Got to rest up though first, because you know what? You're missing an arm and you're missing an eye. So, Rafyn, anything that you would be, anything you need to do while inert?
So while inert, because I'm still kind of semi-conscious, what I had normally done was sort of contemplate my purpose, my oath. A lot of that was focused on two things: the medallion, the locket that I wore around my neck, and the tattoo of my oath of conquest, which is now left at the bottom of a pit. So for me, that's not there anymore. So this is kind of creating a new resolve that my old oath is not really valid anymore. That was an older me. This is a new me that really needs a new focus of purpose.
Rafyn 3.0, bringing
Dun, dun.
him to the forefront and beyond. So, Rafyn contemplating all of this, the time just slips by. I imagine when you're in this state, time your perception time maybe moves a little bit quicker. Hopefully, otherwise it's gonna be a long time. Yes.
Before Rafyn got there would have been a conversation that Sitsu would like to have with Owlin.
Oh, perfect. Let's do it.
We talked about working for ourselves. We talked about not doing anyone else's bidding anymore. So I need to tell you something.
Of course. What is it?
I've talked to Le Grand-Mère recently.
What do you mean, talk to?
She spoke to me when we were trying to save Rafyn.
But has she spoken to you before?
Never. But she's here. I want... If we're stuck in this cosmic battle between these primordial forces, she has always helped us. I want to help her.
Wow. Why do you think right now? Why was this the moment of breaking her silence?
I don't know, because change and order refer to her as this silent, noble figure, and I don't know if she's angry with them for breaking the accords. I don't know if she's actually listening and answering. I I don't know what her reasoning is, but if anyone can help us against change, against whatever Order's trying to do, against opportunity, they all seem a little scared of her.
Can I just want to say something.
Okay. I'm sure this is really great content right now we're having, but they are frozen. So, side note, 24 minutes in, everybody froze. I have no idea what just was said.
What was the last thing you heard?
Sitsu and Alan are talking.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Very, very recent.
Like, it was very recently. It was, you were about to explain having heard the voice, so if you want to start over of where you're about to have a conversation, just so that I can edit it correctly when the time comes. This is what we can do with editing, guys. We can talk in between. Yeah. It's not live.
So, she spoke to me when we were trying to save Rafyn. She actually was here.
Wait, she actually spoke to you?
Yes.
She done this before?
No, she's only ever been silent, a presence, something. She's helped us before in the. Oh, you weren't there for that. But she helped us in the Le Chauffin house against Ryla. She's been here before, but she's always been quiet.
So why now? What does this mean that she chose to speak out now?
Maybe she is tired of what Change and Order are doing. Maybe she is waking up too. Maybe she's listening. I don't know.
I hope so. Sitsu, there's just something I want to say, and you don't have to say anything. Just something to think about. There's been so much over these days of discovering that the things that we thought we knew aren't anything at all, or the things that we hate that we love, and the things that we love we hate. And I just want you to know that if it comes down to it, that La Grande Mère isn't what we hope she is, I will choose you. Even if she is what we think she is, Sitsu, I would choose you. But you don't have to say anything. I'm not expecting you to make that in return. I just want you to know where I stand.
Hey. I'm still here for us. We're still working for us. Okay?
Okay. Good. Hugs.
Hugs all around. He's so sweet.
Fade to black. Okay. So Rafyn has joined the convo.
After that touching moment,
They fall asleep. Rafyn comes stumbling in. No arm. Eyed out.
comes in.
Downstairs, whoa.
Don't mind me.
Oh, are you still invisible?
I wouldn't be at this point because I think it's only 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, perfect.
That was
Then get out of here. Get that invisibility out of here. So yeah, you see this this man crying. He was here when you first checked in. You remember his name was Velo. He's like a young elf. He's got some round glasses, a handlebar mustache that is like just very, very waxed. But he is just head in hands, sobbing right now.
Hey, my dude, you okay?
Oh, hi. Yeah. Well, is everything okay with your room? I'm so sorry.
No, it's great. It's wonderful. It's the best room I've ever had.
Thanks. Okay. Can I help you with something?
No, are you okay? What's going on?
Oh, it's. No, things aren't going well. Things have been going well for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the cats. So,
What would make you worried about the cats?
I'm 6 months behind on my dues to the guilds and the mercantile union, and they're gonna take it away from me, and then I don't know what's gonna happen to the cats, and they're gonna end up on the street, and then no one's gonna be feeding them, and no one's gonna be cuddling with them, and I just don't know what to do, and I feel bad. I've dedicated my life to this.
Like, how behind are you?
It's
Like a
not
dollar
pretty.
value.
Like,
I don't want to burden you with that. It's
how far behind are you?
well, I took a loan out. It was ill-advised, but I took a loan out, and then I took another, and then I took another from some people maybe I shouldn't have, and now they're wanting to collect too.
Who?
So it's a guy. His name was Alcon. Alco.
Falco?
Yeah, slicked back hair guy, smooth talker.
Yeah. Is he the only one who knows about your loan with him?
I mean, I don't know. He's come here with some goons.
Yeah.
Made some threats. I owe him, and I'm embarrassed to say this, but I owe him 100 gold pieces.
Is it?
It's only getting worse.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Oh, that's not bad.
That's terrible. I'm getting almost no business. I don't know why. I don't know. Like we were doing pretty well up until a few months ago, and then just nothing. Like
So the rest of my friends are sleeping, or I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But probably, just normal stuff and not divulging deep dark secrets to people who could totally destroy us. But I speak on their behalf 100%, and they'll completely agree with me. We will take care of this problem for you.
why?
The cats, obviously. I mean, if this was an orphanage, yeah, no. But the cats will help.
Do you mean it?
100%.
Oh my God! And comes out from around the corner and just starts hugs you and stops. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Is this okay?
Yeah, it's fine. What's Lyle doing?
Lyle does not seem threatened by this guy.
No, it's
Lyle's
good. It's
just
good.
nodding along.
We'll make
Petting the
sure. I just asked that maybe say we completely take care of this problem for you. You never hear of Falco ever again in your life.
Yeah.
Could we just have maybe a room here where we could crash?
I dedicate it to you. I mean, we put a plaque.
No need for names anywhere. We're advertising that we're ever here. In fact, you don't know us at all, ever.
I legitimately don't.
Yeah, but I mean, if anyone ever asks, you don't know us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is incredible. Okay, the room. Yeah, it's from now on. It's yours. But hold on. Do you have any cats? I'm not trying to give you any cats, but do you have any cats?
Yeah, I have a cat.
Okay. Well then, then maybe you'll appreciate this. And he goes over to the shelf behind where he just was, and like flips through and grabs a book off the shelf and hands it to you. It is like a tortoiseshell pattern on the cover, and in the center of it is a big yellow cat's eye.
Oh.
I think this is something cat related, but I can't read it. So maybe you can make something of it. You seem kind of, and I please don't take offense to this, a little bit witchy.
Yeah.
In like the best way.
With her massive shawls and beads and everything.
Yeah, I wipe a little blood from my mouth. Yeah, totally.
Not creepy looking at all, Willow. Not creepy looking at all.
I fucking love books, man. That's so cool.
You get another Gobblefunk training book?
It's just to teach Gobblefunk cat tricks.
He learns how to use a litter box.
He learns how to paw at the door.
Okay. Well, excellent. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
You look exhausted. You should get some rest.
Thanks. I feel great.
Do you need anything in the room? More blankets?
Oh my
Pillows?
god. Oh my god, I want to make breakfast in the morning.
Well, it is morning right now.
Well, I mean, when we fucking wake up is morning.
Okay.
Can I just use the kitchen if I need to? Okay, sick. Cool.
Does Woe
Great.
have her food handlers?
Do you think Woe even fucking cares at this point?
Nope. 100% negative on that one.
That's
Alright.
the proper cooking temperature for human.
Nothing.
Doesn't matter. Any.
Tartar, let's go. I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right.
Oh shit, Lyle. We gotta have like a quick nap and then a long nap.
Why do we need to do a quick nap?
Because I need you to talk to Enyo.
All right.
Okay, so let's like sit down for an hour, and I need you. Well, all I need you to do. Actually, what if I just go to sleep and you can stay up?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Just tell me what you want to say.
Not fair!
Can you tell her where we are?
Yep.
Ask her where she is.
Yep.
Fuck, what else? Oh, and tell her Rafyn died looking for her, but we have her back.
All right.
Okay.
Mostly.
Most
Yeah.
of him. 3/4 of him is
We
back.
have 3/4 of Pop-Up.
All right.
Okay.
So, say where we are. Ask where she is. Say that Rafyn died looking for her, but we've got him. 3/4 of him.
Yeah. And
Alright.
whatever you want to add if you have any space left.
All right.
Loves and kisses.
XOXO.
XOXO Lyle.
Lyle.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna grab a cat and I'll be back.
Okay.
So you
Hey,
gotta eat the
Gobblefunk.
cat.
What?
No.
Gonna pet it.
Gobblefunk.
Mysterious voice.
Hey, Gobblefunk.
Yeah.
You should do the cat thing with 2 tails.
I mean, cat
Where
thing.
you-
Oh, yeah.
But can you like go hang out with Raven because he's had a really hard day, and I think he just needs some cuddles.
Oh, of course. And you see Gobblefunk materializes as a cat with 2 tails, and scampers up the stairs.
I'm imagining every room in this inn has a cat door.
Oh yeah.
Like a cat flap.
100%.
Rafyn, you would feel a almost non-existent weight on your leg or your lap. I'm not quite sure how you're positioned. Did you like slump down or?
Is there an extra bed in the room, or am I kind of propped in a corner?
Well, I think you said you went into a corner, but
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, there's definitely there's 2 beds and a couch.
A corner's fine.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, then you would see and feel a very light cat appear and just kind of rubs up against your leg. You doing all right, big guy?
Just the slightest of nods. I'm conscious enough that I just sort of slowly start stroking Gobblefunk's back.
Oh yes, it's pretty good actually. Yeah, a little bit lower. Glad we got you back, man. I was a little worried there. Because, don't get me wrong, the rest of these fucks, they're alright. But, I don't know, man. It's nice to have just, one of the boys that I can just talk to, and shit like that. And you're kind of not really alive, and I'm kind of not really alive. I can pretend like I only have one eye, and it just closes his.
A cyclops cat with 2 tails.
So, just stick around for a little bit, huh?
I'll do my best. You're actually a part of me now, since you ate my eye.
I'm a part of you or you're a part of me. Doesn't matter. We're Rifle Funk.
Awesome.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I saw my friend get cut off?
No, tell me.
All right, so here we were, down in hell or up in hell, over in hell, and he starts launching into the story, watching his girlfriend get killed by Order, sparing no expensive details, and just like telling you all the things that he knows about Order's domain and throwing out names. It's all just a lot of information that he's bombarding you with, but just telling you stories while you rest to hopefully keep you entertained.
Right. I soak it in quietly.
Lyle would attempt to, where he would cast Sending after an hour. Enyo, asleep very soundly, roll a wisdom check.
Just wake up to Lyle shouting in your ear.
You're having a dreamless sleep, and suddenly you're aware that you're asleep, though there's no stimuli. There's no dream. Or maybe it is some form of a dream, but you start to, there's just like reverberation of like individual words. Cat. Book. Where? You. Rafyn. Died. Got. 3/4. X.
What the fuck?
Not enough to wake you.
In my dream, I'm just like, WTF, man, where's this going on? I'm going back to sleep. Go away.
And then Lyle, waiting for an answer, doesn't receive one, heads back to upstairs, and goes to sleep. Alright, so anybody who hasn't taken a long rest is welcome to do so now. Let's see. Timing-wise, Enyo, Sitsu, and Alan would have been like going to sleep around the same time, which means realistically here, Rafyn would be the first done with his rest, since he rests in half the time.
I would catch up to him a little.
Oh, that's true, yeah, since you only take the 4 hours as well. And you see Lyle is in bed next to you, asleep.
So once I finish the rest, I'm going to sneak slowly out of the room and make my way back downstairs to the common room.
Okay.
And then ask the innkeep or whoever seems to be in charge if they can point me in the direction of the best blacksmith in the city.
Yeah, you see the shop owner who was in just absolute terrible state before is just chipper, bouncing around. Still no customers, but is busy about petting cats and taking care of them. It's around noon at this point. Sees you come down. Oh, up already? Okay. Blacksmith? Yes, of course. There's a lot to choose from. There's Surrey and Sons in the square. I think does pretty good work. There's Hammer and Anvil not far from here. I don't really know much. I don't have much need to go to a blacksmith.
Who specializes in weapons and armor?
Weapons and armor. And let me just roll for this person. Now, I did. My nephew, for his birthday, I did get him it was like an antique. A guy named Armand. He's over in the square, but he does kind of like antiques. I don't know if that's really what you're going for.
Antique armor or antique candlesticks? Like, what does he work?
Oh, arms and armor. It's Armand's. Might just be Armand's Arms and Armor. Something like that.
And that's in the main square?
Yes. Tell us.
Give me some brief directions. What's the fastest way there?
Oh, let me think. This was 3 years ago. It's not far. There's a Chandler's, and then you keep going, and there's a bakery. You keep going. There's a leather worker. Okay, and begins writing down, to the best of his recollection, directions to this place.
Right. I'm going to step outside.
Okay.
And I will summon Fade.
All right. Summoned. Dad.
Read. Fade, we need to chat for a moment. As you can see, I've had a bit of a rough time since the last time you were here. Things have changed. It used to be that our purpose was really following the will of our troops and our leaders, and creating a world that we overpowered. That's not the case anymore. This is not
good.
the life that we should live.
I didn't like that.
It's important to me now that we get revenge. Revenge on those that have wronged us. Revenge on those that turned us into what we are and have hurt those that we loved. And I hope that I can count on you to be by my side.
I will drive them into the cobblestones with my hoofs. Let us get them!
Excellent, my friend.
Who is our first target?
I think it's a bit of a list, but for sure, the Herald. The Herald of Change must die.
The Herald of Change must die. The Herald of Change must die. This is my mantra.
All right, I mount up on Fade, and then start following the directions toward the blacksmith.
Perfect. Does it actually have you mounted? Hey, there we go. Perfect. You and Fade, and you hear as Fade is trotting along, the change must die. The Herald of Change must die. Just repeating this over and over to himself, and you're able to make quick work of Guild Central. You follow the directions, and you do see he was a little bit off. It was 2 doors down, but you do see a sign out front of a shop in the square that says Armand's Antique Arms and Armor.
All right, so I dismount and enter the shop.
You see that there are a few people that are browsing. There are some sets of armor as well as some weaponry, and all of them look rather old. Just like picking up a blade nearby, it's not sharp. It looks like it could be sharpened, certainly. A lot of them are ornate. Some of them maybe look like they could be like ceremonial, but a lot of things to look at here. You see who must be Armand. Greets you as you walk in. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Is there anything you're in the market for, or are you just browsing?
Oh, I'm definitely in the market. I've come because you've been recommended as someone who might be able to help me with a rather unique set of requests. Are you available to do some work today?
Well, let me check my ledger. I do have some availability. It depends on the project that you're working on. I don't mean to presume anything, but were you in an accident? You look awfully crumpled.
So to speak. That's actually why I'm here.
How are you moving in that?
Carefully. So...
It seems like it's doing more harm than protection.
Well, that's part of what I need to fix. I need to really make what I'm wearing now as functional as possible, and I need to also account for the fact that I'm not yet done using a shield. I need to create some sort of an extension to what is now my missing arm that will allow me to continue to use a shield.
So this is new. Do you mind if I take a look?
Please do, and also understand that I'm not limited in the same way that others might be with how these things could be attached. So understand that you can bolt it directly to my arm.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. And this will cause you no pain?
None that I can't bear.
Let's... Give me a moment. And you see he goes over to the other couple of customers, quickly rings one of them up, and then just kind of like nodding at the other one who leaves the shop. He turns the sign to close, locks the door, and he says, "Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. Just by looking at what you're wearing now, I don't know if I can make the necessary repairs to that. I do have other sets of armor that might be more to your liking that I've already spent the time to restore, and it is an extensive process. I would need a week or more to repair this and this. Oh my goodness. What happened? If you don't, and you don't have to, it's fine. But it looks like you were hit with a wrecking ball or something repeatedly, again and again and again and again, and then
not
more
far
times.
from the truth. You have an astute eye. Show me what you've got.
Well, this is, I imagine at one time was rather lovely plate. I do have another set. It's not of this color. I don't know if you're married to that, but he directs your attention, and it is a beautiful set of like slate blue plate mail. It has a black tabard on it. He says, "Just this look like something that could be of interest to you? It looks like it might be just about your size. We could also, I have some half plates that's not a big seller, but might do just the trick. If you're looking to lighten things up, I do also restore leather, so I've got a set of leather armor. I don't know what it is you're looking for. And the shield, I could take care of that. That seems to be no problem. That would be no problem.
So what can we do with this plate to affix the shield in some way to my missing arm.
So I won't lie to you. You'll have limited mobility since you're missing half of your arm. But if it's just a matter of mounting it to the arm of your armor, that shouldn't be a problem.
All right, let's try that. And there's one more request that I have. Kind of scan the shop looking for some small scrap of plate or something that might do the trick. But you see, I'm also missing this eye. I need to cover this socket, and I want to do so with a small piece of plate. And I want it screwed directly to my skull.
You could get an eye patch, yes?
It needs to be a plate.
It's screwed directly to your skull?
That's right.
Are you? Is this a joke? Did
assure you
Brutus
this is
send
no
you?
Joke. I don't know Brutus, but if these are the jokes that he tells, I might.
Oh,
need to meet him.
he's a bit of a fuck. Okay. Let's say I agree to do this, to bolt a plate to your skull, attach this shield to armor. Do you have, and I just ask because I'm looking at you, and no offense, do you have gold?
I have some gold. What would this job cost?
If it's merely the time and the labor and the parts, are you using? Do you have a shield that you would like to use, or you
I
need
do.
one? Okay, I could do that. And can I just ask that you don't? If people ask, that you don't tell them that I screwed a plate into your skull. I don't.
That's fine. I'll speak only complimentary things about your service.
Do the eye for free. The shields, that's simple enough. 10 gold to make the necessary adjustments. The armor, like I said, I don't know that I can't repair that quickly.
So is it useful to you as scrap?
If you give me a week, I can get it back into better shape than it was probably when you had it. But so what about this? What if you give me your armor? We could do a trade. You take this that I have here on display. I'll work on yours, and if it is to your liking in a week's time, we'll trade back for just the fee of my time.
That is a very fair deal.
If you don't like it, I'll sell it. I imagine that the Reclaimers would be happy to have a piece of history.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Sticks out his hand.
I shake his hand with my one remaining hand.
Should we do... Let's just get this over with then. Come sit down. And he pulls out a chair, directs you to sit in it, rummages around for a piece of metal, and starts hammering as he's like holding it up to your face, trying to get like the curvature just right.
Before the actual installation, I kind of lean over and make one final request quietly in his ear.
Not a problem. And as he gets the plates into position, you feel the sensation of metal driving into, like, through the flesh into bone. Roll a Constitution save. It's a sensation, but it's not. It doesn't hurt in the way that you would expect it to. And you've suffered worse than this. You just had a shard piercing your whole face. He gets the second and the third pin in place and gives it a little wiggle. He says, "All right. Does this holds up a mirror? Does this look like what you want?"
This'll do. This'll do. Thank you.
I've got to say, if you have any foes, I would be quaking were I them. You are quite the sight, sir.
No, I'm certainly not. I'm not going to the spring fair for suitors anytime soon.
Hey, you know what? I'm sure that there's plenty of folks out there that would be attracted to a man with as much rugged machismo as you. Anyway, the shields. Give me a few minutes, and begins attaching it to this slate blue set of plate that you saw on display. He takes it off of the mannequin that is currently attached to and hands it to you piece by piece.
Excellent. And it seems to fit. I prance around a bit. Has he figured a way to attach the shield?
He has, yes. So you have this modified shield, which is, because of your limited mobility, it's still going to confer a bonus to your armor class, but instead of a +2, it's a +1.
Right. And I thank him for his efforts, and I confirm that in a week or so I should come back to see the state of my original armor.
Yes, please. And like I said, if
what
it's
do
to your liking, then we will set it up, and if it's not, then I will sell it.
Well, I should certainly pay you for the work that you've done today. So what do I owe you?
So for the shield and for the eye was free. The shield, 10 gold.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Tell your friends, just not that I did the eye.
Every person I see that's missing an arm, I will send them your way.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. Rafyn, any other business?
No, I jump back on Fade and head my way back to the Cat Cafe.
All right. By the time you return after all of this, the others would be waking. Well, you would have woken up or been, good to go before the others. What do you do?
I would have laid in bed for a minute. It's been a while.
Right?
No, it's been a while since Woe has laid down and actually slept instead of sat creepily in the corner with her eyes open. So she's gonna enjoy feeling normal for just a little bit longer. And then I'll get up and I'll get Gobblefunk to come with me to go downstairs.
Perfect.
Gonna meander into the kitchen. I would like to make some breakfast for everybody while I flip through the book.
Oh, I love it. So, are you taking any time to check out this book? Yeah, you're flipping through it. Tell us about this breakfast that you're making.
I'm making
it's finger food.
Yeah, well, I'm making a quiche and some little meat pies and stuff. Maybe a Bloody Mary if Enyo ever calls back.
Don't trust the meat pies.
Oh.
It's a platter of various dumplings.
It's Mrs. Lovett's meat pies. Get away.
Worst pies and
what an awful shame.
What a awful shame.
Gobblefunk's gonna be kneading for me in his cat form.
Yeah, you see that he now has just one eye in this cat
Literally.
form. It's not like one cyclops eye, it's just one of the eyes is open.
That's so cute.
Yeah, just a little one-eyed cat.
Solidarity, brother. Solidarity.
Says, well, wait, are we... Who's this for, Will?
For everybody.
There's only two of us.
Sick, I love it!
Ingrid, Alan, and Lyle are the only ones that eat food. Oh no, Lyle eats people.
Everyone's eating this breakfast.
Yeah, you have the run of the kitchen, you have the supplies you need to make what you want to make.
Cool.
Enyo.
Wait,
you wake up
Nick,
after...
One sec. Did I get back before everybody else woke up?
You would be getting back as Sitsu and Alan and waking.
Okay. So at some point, I want to just have a brief conversation with Woe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, she's the one downstairs doing the cooking.
Okay.
So if you want to do that first.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind. So
Let's do
I
it.
come in and see that she's in the kitchen. So I kind of come in and show off my new eye patch. What do you think?
Fucking metal, dude.
So listen, I wanted to say thank you for coming and reclaiming me. You didn't have to do that, and I know it was at some significant expense. Just understand that I will protect you in the future. If at all possible, I will be there for you as well.
Thanks, Pop-Up. Hey, can I thank you for something?
Sure.
She's out there somewhere, like obviously. So I think she's fine. Hopefully. Most likely. I don't know. She's Enyo. Thank you for being the only one of us who will run after Enyo. I appreciate that so much because I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I run after Enyo, I always get eaten by something.
So
Well, it's certainly. I'm learning the cost of
No,
chasing
you don't
after Enyo.
understand. I love her so much, but I always get fucked.
Oh, I'm doing fine.
The last time I ran after her, my boyfriend died. So, and that was after he died. And it was like a second death. Oh, yeah. But thank you for caring about her so much. Because, she has some serious daddy issues.
Well, she's family. This is what we do for family. And quite frankly, you're family now, too.
What about the other two up there?
I believe that they share the same goals, and I hope to get to know them as well. I just know that you were there when I needed you. Thank you.
I got you, my dude. Will you eat breakfast then?
I don't need to, but you've put all this effort into it. I'd be honored to share in your efforts.
Oh, that's so fucking awesome. Thank you so much.
Velos comes over and says, "Oh, do you mind if I have one too? It looks really delicious."
Oh, you see, I didn't,
Wait, is there meat in there?
yeah, but
Oh, sorry. I didn't see any. I don't. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, no, I don't eat meat.
oh, you don't eat meat?
Ethically.
What do you feed the cats?
Well, we've got it's a lovely mix of grain and vegetable, and it's fine. I've been assured that it's fine. Should I be feeding them meat?
This is about to be our most controversial stream.
Just probably they need some moisture in their diet, don't they?
Well, there's water.
Oh, but
Give them milk.
don't drink enough water on their own if just give them
Oh, no!
They need to have water incorporated into their food.
I didn't thank the gods that you came here. You weren't really going to turn this place around.
Have your cats been constipated this whole time?
Nothing but fiber.
Well, cats don't poop.
What?
Well, if they do, I've never seen it.
Oh no!
There's a secret poop
Okay,
room somewhere in this place.
Let's
That's
run this.
cats.
What do I
Those
need
aren't
to know
cats,
about
they're all
cats
demons.
that I don't seem to know?
No, I need to know how you got.
cats.
How long have you had these cats for? First of all, how many did you start out with?
They've multiplied when he wasn't looking, or they weren't looking.
No, how many
don't know.
have died since he started taking care of?
I don't know. I mean, some of the cats, I don't know how they find ways out and in, and I never really know how many cats I'm going to see at any given time.
No.
But okay, cats, they need meat. They need water in their meat. That's okay. And they should be pooping. Okay.
They also pee.
Oh yes, all over the place.
Well, my cat doesn't. He does pee, and he has poop. Yeah.
Definitely has shit places.
In the piss arc. Yeah.
You are
hearing this exchange. I cast Divine Sense just to make sure these are actually cats.
They are cats.
Please,
This guy's just pretty clueless.
Just confirm that all cats are fiends. Yes, please.
I had a partner a while ago, but we separated, and then he left the business, and so I think he was a lot more involved with the day-to-day of the cats than I realized, and I realized it was an ugly breakup.
It sounds like it. It sounds like he was a fucking douchebag.
Add him to the list with Falco.
You don't need to. Don't.
I'm not down there.
Anywho, thank you for this education. And
no
you're
problem.
able to teach him all about how to take care of cats. Stream, I know how to take care of cats. I have 2 cats at home. I know they eat meat. I know you do wet food.
This shopkeeper doesn't.
There's a goof. Don't send the ASPCA. My wife works for the ASPCA. Okay.
I might just cut this out. I'm contemplating just cutting this bullshit out. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good. It's good.
Nope, this is canon now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Enyo, do we need to take a quick break here since we've been going for an hour-ish
You
here?
guys can take literally a break
I'm good.
anytime we're recording. I just cut it.
Nick, do you want a break? We can take a break.
Nick, go
Oh
back
no,
and
I'm good.
break.
I'm just
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm just trying to make sure that you all are comfortable.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm good.
All right, then Enyo, you wake. It's hard to tell what time it is based on your location. Weird dream, maybe like scattered of just I don't know. One of those things that as you wake, it's already slipping. There wasn't a lot there to hold on to anyway. It sounded like maybe it was someone you know.
It's hard to. I don't recognize that voice. It's so weird. You know what? I've had weirder dreams. Let's go see if they're back from there. Okay. And I'm gonna get out of the room I've been sleeping in.
And you see that some members of Les Chauffines are here, but it is much, much emptier than when you first arrived. I mean, there were dozens and dozens of people all about, and there's just a small handful that are holding down the fort.
Okay. I'm gonna.
And you don't see Seraphis,
Yeah.
the other matriarch.
I'll probably go to the nearest member and just be like, I'm assuming, based on the limited number of people, that they haven't returned from the Archaeology Guild and the crisis.
Yes, it was apparently a very bad thing. Just dozens and dozens of people. You know, brutal stuff.
Yeah. No, that sounds like him. Okay. Can you hold a message for them should they come back before I do? I need to find my other companions. There's much that they can help provide insight to on the meeting that I had with the matriarchs and Seraphis recently. Should I leave that with you, or is there somebody else that's kind of in charge while everybody else is gone? Who would be good to leave that with?
Yeah, you can let me know. I'll share it with everyone here so that everybody knows.
Perfect. So I am going.
Hey, everybody, listen up. She has something to say.
Hi guys.
Take note.
I am Amelia Simba. I go by Enyo. I am working with Seraphis and matriarchs to help handle what happened at the Archaeology Guild, but I need to go retrieve the members of my group. We were separated originally, so if they should return before I return with my members, just let them know I will be back as quick as I can, hopefully before the day ends, or we go tomorrow in a sense. I don't know how long it'll take to convince them all to come here, so just let them know I will be coming back. Thank you.
Okay. Everybody got it? No, not.
Awesome. All right. Does anybody have a spare dagger, though? I kind of broke one recently, and I would love an extra if you have, one here. I could, use.
We have, 1 billion daggers. You take your pick.
Sweet.
And guides you to a an area where Cyril was once pilfering supplies another
familiar.
lifetime ago. Yeah, a room that looks familiar, and you see that there's just all manner of daggers and rapiers and short swords and long swords and short bows and long bows and arrows and arrows and arrows and
Yeah.
arrows.
I'll
Take your pick.
just grab a normal dagger that's very similar to my basic dagger that I have, so that I have an extra one now, because I shattered that last one, Nick, if you remember. So I'm just gonna pick that up and say thank you. I will return, and I'm gonna make my way to the exit and exit the house.
The sun is properly up now. It looks like like early to mid-afternoon, and it's Riverside. The Riverside is here, but I don't know. There's something foreign to it. And maybe it is just the big stuff. The statue, Martyria enduring or eternal. Once Irem, now Durelian. FAT gone, as well as its founder. Your house, now someone else's house. But maybe it's not that. Maybe it's the accumulation of 100 changes that are so small that you can't really place them immediately or individually, but you sense them as a collective. Like everything just shifted, 1 degree or half an inch, or maybe it's just you. Maybe all this shit with different timelines and forgotten memories and grandfathers and death. Oh, so much death. Maybe it's just that you've changed at an essential level. Maybe it's for the better, maybe for the worse, or maybe it just is. Where do you go?
So I know that they would have left the archaeology deal, but I am going to kind of start making my way over there as kind of the starting point, and maybe see if anyone had seen someone fitting their description. So I'll weave my way back over to the gate that we were at, that we entered and left originally, and see if I can kind of get anybody that was guarding the archaeology deal to give me a quick description of, I'm missing some people. They were here. I know there's been all these deaths. Did you see anybody? Did anybody come out? That's what I'll be asking and looking for. Just some reconnaissance, in a sense.
Yeah, you make your way through Riverside, be cutting through Old Town in the most direct route. Just you're keeping your eyes peeled to your surroundings, and you hear, "You survived." Voice in your head, no doubt about it. And it's not a question, just a statement of fact. You feel an invisible tug and sense the source of the voice is behind you and to your left. Some 50 feet away down a narrow alley, in the shadow of the building behind him, is the Herald. His back is against the dark bricks, his left foot planted on the wall 2 feet up. If you didn't know that they were wings tucked behind him, you would probably just assume it was a cloak. But he looks totally at ease, bored almost.
He's about 50 feet away.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna glance at him, obviously being kind of tugged mentally in that direction when he spoke in my mind, and then look around and kind of just slowly approach, get about, 20 feet away. Yeah.
I know what you did. Smart. Reckless, but smart. Did you learn anything?
Got some memories, but it's hard to tell if they're mine or, hers.
They made it too. Except for the old man. He died, Rafyn, right? Trying to save you.
No, he was leaving.
Reckless and foolish.
No, they're fine. I mean, he was leaving. He wouldn't have come back. We may be related, but we're not that close. There's no reason he would have. Why would you even think I would believe you? You're wrong.
I'm so sorry. Everything was frozen for me.
It's okay.
I didn't hear anything except gibberish from you.
Okay. So I'll start over. No, he was leaving. I saw him leave. You're wrong. And he may be related to me in some form or fashion, but they don't know me. He doesn't know me enough. And I know the others were gone. They're always running because, it's chaos. But why would I even believe you?
Oh. You don't have to believe me, but Enyo, he doubled back. The only one who doubled back. I wonder how long they mourned him before moving on. What do you think? Minutes?
No.
An hour?
They would have tried to save him. Of course. I mean...
Enyo, why are you alone?
I separated from them
right
intentionally. To, change things. We've been going in circles. Why do you care? Why are you telling me this?
Doesn't it feel like an instance of a larger pattern? Have they tried to contact you? Do you know where they are now? I'm sure you can guess. Playing house. At an inn. Well, only gods know where you are or what became of you. Woe and Lyle, Sitsu and Aulin. Content in their coupling. Well, they have someone to go back to. Someone to trust. Someone who will back them unequivocally.
You're not wrong. They have them, but they care about me and they will search me out. We were very damaged. I will find them and we will succeed in stopping.
Yes, you will find them. It must get rather draining, yes? Always being alone, always a spare, an afterthought.
Oh, whose fault is that, though?
Don't believe me? If any of the five of you were in a position to choose just one person to save, who would choose you? Aulin? No. Sitsu? No. Lyle? No. Woe? Gods no.
You're wrong. They care about me. They would help me. They would come for me. They will look for me as I am looking for them.
Maybe.
And I mean, whose fault is it that everyone I know besides them is gone? Certainly, I didn't put a lot of those people in danger. It wasn't all me. I was a catalyst in the center of it, but it wasn't all me. Point the fingers right back at you for ending so many lives.
What am I but a catalyst in my own right, Enyo? We are all. Enyo, you know it. They know it. They might not want to admit it, but look at how they shut you out. Who makes the decisions, Enyo? Who throws up roadblocks to your intentions, rejects your ideas, puts your needs last? God, wasn't this morning, last night, wasn't it freeing having no one to answer to but yourself? Look at what you accomplished alone.
You're not wrong. It was nice to just do something different, but that was the whole reason I did it. Because we were going in circles and something needed to change. And they do have things they care about more than me. And so, yes, maybe it was a bit freeing, but that doesn't change the fact that I care about them and I will find them and they will find me. And we will stop you.
So what? You stop me? That's immaterial at this point. Enyo, I'm just having fun. What are you even doing at this point? Is your goal just to take away my toys?
You took away mine first.
Oh, do you really not remember? Did that bastard take everything from you?
Oh yeah, no, everything. All those memories that you seem to somehow have known since the beginning. I mean, you yelled it down the damn corridor. I don't know you other than the death and destruction that you've caused.
It doesn't have to be this way, Enyo.
No, in what way would it other be?
You don't have to be alone. I know what you swore to change, and believe me, I've sworn as much 1,000 times over. We change, and I are going to make change. And in truth, Enyo, I wish it could be as simple as cutting off the head of the snake to spare the body, but cut off one head in this city and 10 grow back in its place. The only way is total ablation, a fresh start. And you could help us, Enyo.
I don't believe that, because things are different in this world, in this reality. Things have changed. Before you guys even interfered.
Enyo. This is wishful thinking. This is a world that is drunk on the idea that bad things didn't happen, but they did, Enyo. The others, they're too far gone, too absorbed in themselves and their ideals, but not you. So, if you're ever getting tired of being dragged about and decide that you instead want to be at the reins, just say the word. And he tosses something small, roughly the size of your palm. And before he even sees if you catch it, he turns and just begins walking away.
I'll let it hit the ground before I pick it up. Examining it on the ground first.
You see a flat stone. Yeah, roughly the size of your palm, maybe a little bit smaller. It has an intricate carving on it of a two-headed dragon.
So is that it? Just gonna leave now? You're not gonna kill me? Not gonna...
And is already gone by the time he's shouting after nothing.
What the fuck? I'm gonna pocket the stone, just like, Enyo's just questioning, like, did that just fucking happen? Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Go find the others. Find the others. Find the others. And like she starts just repeating that in herself. She just like starts going to what she was doing before. Just refocus. Find the others. Find the others.
Back at the inn, at this point, Sitsu and Lyle and Alden would be waking up as well.
Good morning.
Shit. I needed that.
Hey, good morning.
Wait.
Hey, did you talk to Enyo last night?
Well, I talked at Enyo, but I didn't get a response. I don't know if that is like bad news.
Can you try? Maybe she was sleeping like us. Maybe.
Does she like Lyle at all? Maybe she.
Can you talk to her?
Didn't want to fucking talk to her.
Yeah, no, that's fair. She's like being a bit icy, so.
Well, can you talk to her?
I can message her.
Can you try? Maybe she'll answer you because she knows you.
I mean, it's like pretty narrow range, though, right?
Do you want to try again, Lyle?
I'm happy to, if that's what you'd like.
We should eat breakfast first. Can we just?
Could you tell if she was alive?
Well, we know she's alive, right?
We have the thrall, right?
He wouldn't be able to do the spell if she wasn't alive.
Oh,
didn't you
we
leave
don't
the
have the thrall. We
thrall
left it.
on the
I thought
battlefield?
the thrall was dead.
Yeah,
We left the
left
thrall with the other bodies.
Yeah, he's absorbing dead body fluid.
Because we didn't want to carry out a dead thrall while we were invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look weird.
A little bit.
Okay, we'll eat breakfast, but can we try again first?
Yeah, of course.
Can we try first? Can we?
Let's eat breakfast first, though.
Yeah.
No, please.
Pretty please, I worked so hard.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Fine, and Lyle gets a silent message from C2 saying, please try again, like right now. As Sitsu goes and starts picking up a plate.
Lyle just bites in. This is amazing. Delicious.
Well, do you know how to cook?
I was raised in a bakery.
Yeah, but like you seemed kind of
flake on this.
You seemed like you didn't spend I don't know. You seemed like the rebellious teen.
But you think I don't know how to do it? I only don't want to do it when it's someone else telling me to do it. Okay, I do it on my own.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm feeling a little nice this morning because we had a really rough day yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry to interrupt. Falco is trying to shut this place down because the owner took a loan with him, right?
He's still he's here. Okay.
And he's indebted to Falco.
What?
So we get to kill him again.
Can we just pay the loan?
I mean, we could. Or
we could do both.
We could just kill all the syndicate.
I mean, I think we have bigger targets right now.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
Can we pay him first and then kill him later for fun?
Yeah, but
we could take the money back after we kill him.
Good point. Enyo would enjoy that too.
She would probably help us.
Yes, absolutely. But anyways, so we have a permanent room here if we take care of the situation.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay.
Yeah. Also, the dude didn't know that cat shit.
This is a weird wake up.
I'm
already.
Sorry. Go back to what the thought you had. I'm gonna go sit down and eat breakfast.
Turns to Rafyn. Are you okay?
I'm a lot better than I was yesterday.
You were dead last I heard of you, so...
He looks gussied up.
Yeah, new armor.
It's really shiny.
This really kick-ass eye plate now. So, better than ever. I'm ready to go.
Okay, but are you okay with us? Because we kind of left you there for a bit.
There wasn't anything else you could do. I had to go back for Enyo. It was my fate. The whole place was coming down, so that was no fault of yours. But you came back and got me, so I couldn't be more thankful.
I'm glad that you're back.
Thank you.
You're eating bread.
Hungry.
Can we try and talk to Enyo now? Staring at Lyle.
Sorry.
I'm just kind of waiting for the go ahead. If I'm being honest here, I don't want to step on toes.
You don't have to. It's okay. I can do it.
What, you can do it?
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Okay, go for it.
As we're eating breakfast, Sitsu is going to go sit next to Alan and pull out the horse's shaft and start looking at the shaft as we're eating breakfast.
Start handling the shaft. Huh?
At the breakfast table. Oh my god!
Oh dear.
Yeah, certainly magical. Or some latent magical properties. What are you doing with it?
I can't we don't have anyone who knows how to identify things anymore, don't think. So I guess I'm just going to look at it for a while and then wait and see if anyone else has any ideas before I just I don't want to just waste an Arcanex if that's not what this is, sort of thing. So I'm just gonna investigate it a bit for a while while we're eating breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, this is certainly a magical artifact, like you've purchased in the past. You see that it's just like covered in these runes of who knows what they mean, but yeah, could be worth an Arcanex, maybe not. Call is yours.
I'm doing this while she's trying to get a hold of Enyo. Why did I did not click that. That was not me.
It was not you.
I don't know why that clicked, because I'm playing with fan right now.
It was you. Okay.
I'm gonna sit down at the breakfast table. I'm just gonna I don't know, is there candles or anything around?
We can light candles.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna look at a candle and I'm just like, I hope you're watching, Daddy. I did that one for you.
So you're lighting some candles?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Just whisper a little prayer. And then I'm going to spend 2 charges and cast Sending to Enyo.
Okay. 2 charges from a mysterious source. Who is to say?
Hey, we're at the Cat and the Book Binder in Guild Central. Where are you? Rafyn? Not dead, but was. I don't know how many words that was. I wasn't counting.
Neither was I. I thought that's what you were doing on your fingers.
I was like, I already
Only
lost
minutes
it.
wait.
We're at 16.
Is there any way to track charges on this?
Yeah, that's on your sheet.
Okay.
On your
I see
attributes.
it.
That's Ruby. I'm just waiting to confirm if that was all you were going to say.
Yeah.
Okay. My response: safe, heading your way, Guild Central.
Yo, she's on her way.
She's alive.
He's alive!
She picked up when I called. I look at Lyle.
She just doesn't like Lyle. That's
I think she was probably sleeping.
It's okay. It's okay. You know.
I did what I could.
Hey. Oh shit. I have something for you.
You do?
Yeah.
Alright.
Will you wear my ring?
Aww.
Oh, you got the breakfast? Is that what you wanted to
Do you have another question that you're trying to ask me?
No. It's just I have
I have the ceremony spell.
I know. I have this ring, and would you wear it? It's cool.
Yes, whoa, 1,000 times yes.
Which question are you saying yes to, Lyle?
I slide it on his ring finger.
This is your
Ring.
Your magic ring? Okay.
It only sends to players.
I will give it to him.
Okay.
2 days ago, he tried to kill us twice, right? But no, it's cool. It's all good.
That's kind of par for the course, honestly.
You know, if a guy tries to kill you, it means he loves you.
That's true.
See,
Bless you.
face.
I might be allergic to bullshit. Occasionally.
I don't know, Enyo. You might be in the same type of situation.
I don't know about that.
Hey, well, what exactly did you just ask Lyle there?
What? If he would wear my ring that I'm not wearing anymore?
Okay, what does that ring mean to you?
It means like you can do some dope ass shit with it.
Is that all it means?
Maybe. You have feelings.
It's quite nice.
Isn't it?
Which finger should I put it?
I put it on your ring finger.
Oh,
I
alright.
slid it on.
Which
Oh,
hand?
that's right. Which hand?
It's left hand.
Sick. Yeah. So with that, he gets a cantrip,
Oh shit. I
which
was
also
just
means
going to
you'll
just
lose a cantrip.
and I was just going to put Mind Sliver back on his, but now it's a bonus action.
Sure is.
This breakfast is pretty tasty. Whoa, thank you.
Right?
Does anyone have any ideas what we should do with this? And Sitsu holds up the shaft to the group.
What does it do?
I don't know.
Well,
So
It's
assume
probably-
it's magical.
Significantly taller than Sitsu, also.
Yeah.
I mean,
Looks great on you.
So I'll
Do you-
cast detect magic on it.
Do you have any way to tell what this does, maybe?
It is absolutely a magical staff. Some latent magic within it. It's like just a faint trace, but there is absolutely some evocation magic to this, primarily. I suppose beyond that, this is evocation for sure. A little bit of transmutation.
I don't think that I will be the most useful with this. Do you want to try and use it, Rafyn? Maybe we could
can
wake
try.
it up for you
you
we
look
did Trash
cool
it.
with the walking stick, yeah,
Oh, you're gonna look so intimidating.
with an old man stick.
How long is this?
With a what? Say that again.
Old man stick?
Say it fast.
An old man shaft?
Oh
I
gosh.
enjoy that we're all talking about your shaft now.
Well, you have to understand. First, it was Sitsu's shaft.
But clearly Sitsu has no use for a shaft, so
Right.
I'm happy to give it a try.
we've broken Ruby.
She's not even in the scene and she's broken.
So does this seem like something that needs to be activated with an Arcanex?
Maybe we could try and wake it up like we did with all of our kind of cool shit.
I will say, unless we can get a fuck ton of diamonds, Arcanex is our best bet for bringing people back to life.
That's
To keep
fair.
your brains braining. But
I have no idea what our inventory of Arcanexes are at the moment.
oh, I'm down some. I have one.
probably have the most.
I
right
have
now.
one as well now.
Okay.
I have 4.
Yeah. So it's 6 that I was.
Okay. Then I
What do
think we
Is
can.
it-
And then we have 3 on our people if we need to bring people back up. That's pretty good.
I think that
Okay.
we all have kind of cool stuff we've woken up, and I think it would be you're probably the one that would make
Yeah.
the most use out of this.
You haven't woken anything up yet, have you?
So can I give you this? And C2 wants to pull out the Arcanex and put it on the shaft as she hands it.
Let him do it. Let him do
Okay,
it.
fine. I'll hand
He
it
hasn't
to her.
gotten to do. He hasn't unlocked that level yet.
Rafyn, you have an Arcanex in your hands. What do you touch it to?
Maybe I'll touch it to the shaft. I would like to put it on my shaft, just the tip of the shaft, however.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
That is where the power is. Clearly, that's where we got the shaft.
Oh god.
You touch the Arcanex to the tip of your shaft.
Put the glowing
And-
ball on the tip of the shaft.
We're broken.
It glows. There's this just blue light that's that kind of just radiates from the staff, and it persists. It's just like got this snaking blue coil of like twinkle all about the staff. It is alive, baby.
I'm gonna gift it to you. Quick.
Okay, there's an actual item for it, so I'll pop that in your inventory. It's called Erudition.
And there it is. Do we normally share what these things do?
We usually share, but you don't have to if you want to.
I didn't know if that was too metagaming.
Nah.
I don't know if it is or not, but we usually send it.
We usually
Player
do.
chat.
Yeah, we'll just share.
Yeah, it usually ends up
Alright.
making its way, it sounds like.
somewhere
Okay.
it gets to somebody and it spreads through the group.
Excellent.
Cool beans.
All right.
Enyo, you have a destination now. What's your plan?
Okay. They're at the hell. That place is all right. It's fine. No, they're there. Okay, let's go. And so Enyo's gonna make her way there because her priority is to make sure that they're okay. Because now she kind of doesn't know what to believe. She's a little worried. She's a little confused, and she needs to make sure they're all okay. So Kat, book and binder. She was already headed to the Archaeology Guild, so she's kind of already in Guild Central, just cutting through. So she'll cut her way back up towards where the Cat Hotel is.
Okay, you make your way there, no problem. You all are you up in your room now, or are you downstairs eating?
We're
Oh,
eating breakfast, I think.
Yeah, we're downstairs eating.
Okay, so Enyo, as you walk in, you would see that's this small cat cafe with a dozen or more cats prowling all about, lazing in sunbeams, curled up on plush chairs, and then, of course, your companions. They're all seem to be in like high spirits. They're waving shafts around and eating meat pies.
So Enyo's kind of gonna bust up in there because she doesn't know really what condition they are. So it's gonna kind of be like the door is just gonna slam open, and there's Enyo in the doorway looking at them all as they're celebrating a staff.
And Rafyn is there among them. He looks different, but he's there.
Can I get up and run
And what- yeah.
Enyo a hug?
Tsitsu like jumps up and runs over.
You get tackle hugged by both of them.
I didn't
Top and
see her
bottom.
right away for some reason.
He was looking this way and he didn't see the thing.
Okay.
But upon seeing Enyo come in, a huge wave of relief comes over my face. And so I stand up and make my way over to Enyo.
And you'll see, like, if you were there, you could kind of see her face had been like a little bit pale and like a little gaunt, and she suddenly like is like washed with a bit of relief that not only are you all okay, Rafyn's okay too. And she's just like, okay. And she almost just kind of like holds both Tsitsu and Wu to her a little bit. She's just like, you're okay. And that's what you can hear is being muttered. Like, she's not even really saying it out loud. She's saying it almost just without thinking, you're okay. You're okay. They're okay. Okay.
I knew you came back.
Yeah. Hi.
Where the fuck did you go?
I got a story to tell you. And I'm assuming you
Okay.
guys have a story to tell me because I'm... Rafyn, wow, you don't look that great, but I mean, you look...
I tried to come to you. I tried to get you out. Wait, how did you get out?
I did not expect nor think in any way that you would follow me. I'm assuming...
I swore I'd protect you.
I know.
I don't swear lightly.
Yeah, but people have said that in the past, and it's... Anyways, I'm so sorry. If I'd have known, I would have stayed in there longer, but I found a door. Let's have a seat.
We like
Come
pull
on.
her over to sit at the table and put a plate in front of her.
Yeah, you know I can't eat that, right?
You can though.
Please.
Look, he's eating it.
Look, whoa.
I'll make you drink.
And here's a silent speech from Sitsu of like, Whoa, like spent a long time cooking and she's very insistent. Please just eat something.
Okay, yeah. And then you're just gonna pull out a plaque of blood and like set it there. Do you have a glass? And she's like
Yes.
asking for a glass so she can fill it with like whatever blood she has left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go organize the books.
Cool. Who the hell was that?
Oh yeah, that's our new landlord, kinda.
Hi, I'm Velas.
Hi.
It's a long
Enyo.
story.
I guess we live
No,
together
mate.
now. It's fun.
Okay.
You like cats, right, Enyo?
I don't hate cats. I don't really have a
But
preference.
we have a lot of
We
them.
can work with that.
Okay.
Did you know that they need to eat meat?
Yes.
Me neither.
Oh. Okay. Who is this person again?
Sorry.
That's our roommate.
Well, organizing.
Okay. Thank you for the glass. No, there was a door. There was a door, and I was able to open the door, and the door led to an underground dungeon underneath Avis Rainier's mansion, where they were doing experiments
How did you open it?
with an Arcanex, with 2 Arcanexes. Like,
That's a lot of door.
yeah, and I was transported there, and there were. At first, there wasn't anything, and then you know how I have memory issues. I mean, I don't always. Yeah. Anyways, I had this weird memory vision of a younger version of me and Caspian down in that area, looking at these like prisoners and these research. You know, it was weird. It was super weird. I have a journal. Hold on, and you like kind of wiggles around, and then she slams the journal on the table. They were experimenting, and I don't know for sure, but I have this like instinct that they were using the goblet that I received my abilities from to do these experimentations.
Oh.
And
The relic, the whole
the
like.
relic. You remember when I told you guys about that? The weird blood and everything that happened when I transformed?
The gold blood shit.
Yeah. And anyways,
Yeah.
Like,
I got out of my memory, and the next thing I know, there are these creatures in there with me. And they're these warped, disgusting. I mean, they were just, it was sad almost. And as soon as I made one wrong move, it was like, you know, when you crack a twig or step on a rock and it scoots across the ground. When you're hiding, suddenly they were all on me, and
I know what that feels like.
Um,
My parents were pretty much dead, and then they turned into eldritch horrors, and they tried to kill us. So
Oh yeah, we can't go near Wool's parents if we want them to stay alive.
I
again?
don't think that. I think it's just like when things are like almost dead, that's when we can't be near them.
Because we were near them
But,
before,
like-
and they didn't transform.
Yeah, like we ran away. They were like dying or whatever, and we were close to them. And they
I
turned
feel like
into,
anything
green-
that's close to death or dead is what turns into them.
Well, that makes sense. It's got to be us, though. I mean, really, it's got to be.
Oh,
our
yeah,
presence here
100%.
that's pulling that energy in. But so I ended up killing them. I got lucky. Was able to kind of tunnel them into a small, precise space to where they weren't able to all just overwhelm me. And I was back in the mausoleum. The mausoleum, you know, the mausoleum. And I went back down, and I actually found another entrance into the sewers. So there was not only an entrance into the archaeology, like ruins, but there's an entrance into the mausoleum and into the sewers. So I took the sewer entrance because I didn't want to run through the streets. I look like shit, obviously. I'm better now. I'll tell you about that. But so I left and went through the sewers, and you're not gonna be happy. I'm just gonna accept that. I went to the Rafyn house, and I requested to speak to Seraphis, based on what Kendra Horn had told us that he was there. And they let me go in and talk to him. They're on our side.
They let you in?
Yeah. I gave him my real name, my birth name. And my name, obviously, my given chosen name. But I gave them my birth name, and they let me in.
They're on our side?
Yeah, they're on our side.
So they've been fighting change this whole time?
Well, they don't know about that part of it, but they have been working to make a change. And there's only 2 houses. There's not 4.
What god are they following?
And Enyo points to see yours, death. Like the whole, spreading the word and like increasing their presence by taking care of the dead within the city that we've kind of been seeing a little bit. They're
but they
doing that intentionally.
They said
they told you that they
said
were
Maven,
still...
right?
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't have really probably happened without like Seraphis being kind of brought in and relaying his own experience. And I don't know the full details. We didn't really get into that because there was a lot going on. As I was trying to explain things, they got called to handle all the bodies. What happened at the... I mean, I knew the destruction can happen, but what happened to all the bodies in the archaeology guild? They said there was like a massacre.
It was like the Reapers last time. Like it was,
yeah. So like while we were down there doing that, he went up there and he fucking
like
everyone
threw a tantrum and just...
But they talked to you. They confided in you.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I used the knowledge that we have from before. I mean, I had to convince them. They weren't, first they were like,
what?
Calling me a little bit of a fake. Like, I mean, there's no way. And honestly, Sitsu, they're kind of mad at you. The whole thing.
What did you tell them?
I mean, I told them what had happened. That I was from an alternate timeline. That's why I was here. That, Seraphis had died. I had succeeded, Seraphis died, and we went to the mountain, and they had decided with change, and suddenly, they had helped create this orb that
You
destroyed
told them
Martyria.
about the mountain?
Yeah. I was honest.
You didn't tell them how it worked, right?
No. I mean, I told them we use Arcanexes, but, I mean...
What?
What? I was honest with them about it. They want to help us as much as they can, either from afar or up close, but I need you guys to come.
Probably shouldn't discuss bomb plans with the people who originally helped make the bomb in the other world.
No, but Seraphis didn't help make the bomb in the other world.
But the fucking cult did.
Right.
Okay,
we're not in that world anymore, and those people aren't them. They had lost a bunch of their people a while back. And Sitsu was the last one born. There's no more births apparently among the sisters and the males in the houses. Like they're limited in their numbers now compared to what happened and the amount that were in Martyria previously.
Is there another me?
I don't know. That's the thing I was curious about. I mean, they know that it was you that
There's another woe. There was another Enyo.
I'm dead.
So there must be another seat.
Well, that was the whole reason they let me in, is because I'm dead. Seraphis knows I'm dead. I was the catalyst for him going over there. Me dying was like his going to them.
Either there's gonna be another woe and another Sitsu actually like physically here, or we just replace their existence.
Well, yeah, and that's something we can confirm.
But
with
maybe
them.
not, because if we're just replacing existences, Enyo should have been dead when she came over here.
It's fair. But I'm also not really Enyo anymore. I mean, I'm not Amelia Simba anymore. I'm Enyo. I mean, there's a very distinct difference from if I was just the human version of me. But
they wanted to help.
Yes, they'll help as much as we need it. But I was coming. I rested. I'm so tired. I rested. They had to go to they're at the archaeology guild helping with the bodies because that's their thing. They're still kind of pissed about the whole thing that we did at the church with the missing limb. Whoa, the missing limb. Anyways.
What missing limbs?
The ones that somebody with a tail that flies and can turn invisible might have yanked for somebody who likes to eat things, and somebody
we're taking care of that little by little. I slide gobble funk a meat pie.
Okay, it doesn't matter. But anyways, they're happy to talk with us and provide assistance. But I need you guys to come back with me to explain in more detail what happened and what we could have done and where we did, because we've been going in circles. That's the whole reason I stayed down there, to find the door. Like, we're not making a difference.
They told you all of this.
Yeah. I mean, they were shocked what I knew. I mean, like, she literally was like, I can't, like, the fact that you know this, Enyo, is, like, proof enough that what you're saying is true. They told me that. So.
That they could help us now.
Well, they want to help me, they said. I mean, by in turn, that means you guys. I mean, I left a message that I was coming to find you. I mentioned all of you, with you and Alan. I mean, I don't know what the relationship is, or what you had here in this reality with them. It didn't sound like it was that great, but that's okay.
What do you think? Is this real? Can we trust this?
I don't know. You don't believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. I don't know if I believe them.
Okay, but if you believe me, can't you believe that I wouldn't lead you into a situation that... I mean, I run into death. We know this. That's established. I run into bad situations, but I'm not going to lead you intentionally into an unsafe situation.
I believe you, and I believe that you were told this.
But what?
I don't know if we can trust them.
I'll be honest, I don't fucking trust them. I didn't trust them there, and I don't trust them here.
We don't have any help right now.
But if we could...
Well, I mean, like... Yeah.
You guys, you at least need to take the time to talk to them like I did. The shock on their face... I mean, the reality is, they were surprised at everything I said. And we need other minds, older minds than ours, to figure out how to fix this. We can't sit here in this cat book cafe, whatever this place is, and just twiddle our thumbs.
This is our new home. You will speak more respectfully of it.
Whoa.
If we have them on our side, if we have them helping us, we could have more on our side. Do you understand? You know who they serve.
I mean, we'll see.
Okay, you know what? And then you said, where's my thrall? If y'all are going to sit here and like debate on whether or not you believe me or whether or not you're going to do it, that's fine. But I would like to see my thrall because I need to make sure they're okay.
I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just... we've gotten fucked over a lot.
Yeah, we have, because we've been retracing our steps over and over again.
This could be a chance.
Right, and I don't like the
really
word,
good.
And I don't like it, but, we needed to, get a different perspective on what's been happening.
Can I put a thought out there?
Always, obviously.
We're gonna need like 20, I think. I can't remember.
20 what?
But we should amass a ton of Arcanexes.
No!
Right?
Why would we do that? That's the whole way the bomb was even created.
No. Okay, just listen. So I was thinking this morning while I was baking. What if? Crazy thought. What if we get 30 Arcanexes together, right? No, just listen to the whole thought. We go up the mountain.
No.
We open the pillar.
No.
We get the big.
Nope.
Just listen all the way through.
Mm-mm.
We get the big. Do you remember when we were in the ruins? And we put a little Arcanex in that spinny thing, right?
It's a bad idea.
And then we got something from it. It seemed to take the power of an Arcanex and channel it into what we wanted, right?
You want to put the big one in the big one.
There's
what
no
if
way
we go? No, what if we
there.
We go to the mountain?
It's a bad idea.
We get the big one. We take it to the Temple of Phineas. and we fucking target the Herald with it.
We won't be able to accomplish that when he's still out there and could snatch it. I mean, he literally appeared when it was completely created and snatched it away in an instant. We do not have the capabilities to defeat him. I have gone up against him numerous times.
It's not about defeating him. It's just being quicker than him. He is still on page 4. We could jump to page 10.
By killing 30 people too?
No. Oh shit. Fuck no. I'm not talking about making Arcanexes. I'm talking about finding them.
Okay, so you want to go on the random search of 30 Arcanexes, because that's going to be easy, because those are all obviously people that have died in their souls.
Fucking... Okay. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a solution.
The thing in the temple was pretty similar to the one that we saw.
That's what I was saying.
I think that's a bad idea. I'm just going to straight up say that. That's a terrible idea. We should not even mess with the mountain. If we can do anything to make sure that the mountain is guarded to keep people away from activating whatever the fuck that is, I think that would be a better target and tactic while we try and get rid of the Herald here and now than collecting Arcanexes.
Oh.
What if we go to the mountain, but we don't
use an Arcanex to open it?
No, what we don't try to bring back the big Arcanex. We tried to bring back someone who can fight the Herald.
Like who?
We know that she's connected to that pillar.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Let me stop you here now. You're talking about a Prime.
What?
The only one that's helped us.
But
she saved your life.
My life?
That fire in the temple, the only reason we got out is because of her.
Dude, the fire wasn't touching me.
Oh, sorry, you could have left without us, that's true.
I was touching me, but that's fine. No, okay.
No,
you want to release Death?
We're supposed to be shutting down this gate and not letting them through. And you're talking about opening it up and letting one of them through.
We're supposed to be stopping change.
Yeah, but it...
everything we've done has repeated the past and going in circles, like Enyo's saying, so we have to do something different. What if we need someone on his level?
Maybe we should talk with the Leishofing people first, because we actually don't even really know what the mountain thing is in the first place. And I mean, technically, that's something that they knew before we did, so maybe they can shed some light on what exactly it is and
maybe
how it
we
made
should just
the bomb
bring
in the first
order
place.
through the door.
I think that's a bad idea across the board as well.
So what's the difference between order and death?
Because he's told us he's the same as change.
They're both not really.
They're
two sides of the same coin.
They're all primes, and they were all locked away for a reason.
Okay, can I get a clarification on where my thrall is? Set to follow you guys. I know I got out. It's what?
He died at the gate, like the ladder to the archaeology guild.
And
there wasn't a
I'm sorry,
way to carry a corpse back in.
I prioritize bringing Rafyn back to life. That was my priority in the moment. So instead of carrying out a corpse of someone I didn't know.
Okay, the way you just said that was terrible, but okay. I'm glad you prioritize Rafyn. That would always have been what I would agree with. It's fine. So I just need to try and figure out how to summon him.
The good point of that. No. The good point of that is he is most likely in piles with other dead bodies.
So he's coming back.
So he's probably gonna come back.
Oh yeah, that'll go over well. I'm sure I'll feel that death here in a little bit as they kill a body that comes back to life in the middle of a pile of corpses. That's good.
It was the best place to hide him.
Wait! You said that the Leishofing are dealing with the bodies at the archaeology. We can go to them. They can help us get the one body out.
Can't you just locate him?
I can sense where he is, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't delved into that bond since I woke up. I've been more worried about finding you guys. I thought he'd be with you.
We tried.
It's okay. I'm not that. I'm very glad you're all safe. I'm very glad you're okay. You seem more than okay.
Would you like to hold a cat? I think it would help your emotional state.
No.
I shove a cat in Enyo's
Okay,
arm.
cat. That's really just gonna
It's
put that on the
Gobblefunk.
table.
No, it's a cute one. It's a fat, pudgy one.
Enyo's
What the
gonna-
hell is that supposed to mean?
That's all.
Ain't I cute?
And it shits.
That's just even wonderful. That's great. Okay, look, this is great. I'm glad we got some free rooms, but we should. I mean, we need to talk to them. And yes, I did say that they were at the Archaeology Guild handling the dead, so there's a chance we go back there. But I mean, we could also just go back to the house and wait for them there. Or I mean, I just don't think there's anywhere else we need to be going just yet until we've had a conversation with them. Because they know more about this time and this Martyria than any of us do. Because you have.
I
to
mean,
admit,
if they
things are
find-
different.
If they find your thrall there with all of the dead bodies and he's not dead, they're probably gonna kill it.
It's okay. I will be alright. I can always just head over to the Archaeology Guild. It's not far. We're in Guild Central. I just
Oh, you could make another one with Falco.
Falco. Why the fuck are we talking about Falco?
We're gonna kill Falco because
Alright.
he's been fucking.
We have to kill him in this
He's been
timeline too.
fucking with the cat cafe. I'll tell you what.
Okay, but my question now is, do you even know where the fuck he is? Because we don't need to be.
Yeah,
saying
he
all-
owns the shop. Rafyn bought a fucking memory potion from him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you want to head to this shop where Falco is before
Murder in broad daylight. Hell yeah, let's go. Nothing to lose.
Because we're the good guys, remember?
So much to lose right now.
There's-
I don't give a fuck anymore.
Will's talking a lot of the game for someone who just got engaged.
I'm having a great day.
Wait, Will
Did you
got
guys like your
engaged?
breakfast, by the way?
Oh, she asked Lyle to wear her ring.
And Lyle said yes. And Enyo looks
I
over
did.
at Lyle.
It's rather nice.
I'm guessing it has some magical benefit to you as well.
Even if it didn't, I would enjoy it.
Sure you would, buddy. Sure you would.
Isn't it cute?
Okay, so you kill Falco, then go to the Rafyn house, or go to the archaeology. I mean, like, I'm really confused
go to
now.
Le
Is
Rafyn
there
first.
really
You
a
can
need
put
to kill
Falco
Falco?
on.
How much does
Yeah,
how much
'cause
does the cafe even owe?
I mean,
They owe 100 gold unless
Okay,
someone
well-
has 100 gold on them.
yeah,
I
we
have
can combine that
100
together.
gold.
I'm pretty sure
You
that
have
we can give
100
him.
gold on you?
I do
Yeah.
too.
What the fuck?
What?
I don't
Okay.
waste money on stuff.
Yeah, we can pay it off then instead of fucking killing someone.
Well, I mean, if we're all gonna stay here eventually as like a place, why don't we each pay it?
I
25
would
gold?
like to fucking have another.
Wait, well, how much
lunch
gold do you
tomorrow.
have?
I have fucking 30 gold.
Okay,
What
do you
you
want to
spend
put
your
like
gold on?
15 in?
No,
That's like a good chunk.
I'm
for you.
broke.
Oh,
I have no money.
this is your idea, though.
What?
I've got some gold. I
I've
can
got
certainly
some
help.
gold, too.
I'll
I mean,
put
I think
in,
we should
like-
all put a little bit in. Why don't you and
Okay.
Miles put together 30 yourselves, or
He doesn't
25?
have any money.
All right, the
Sorry,
three of
sorry,
us
Lyle.
will pay.
Don't mean to call you out like that,
33.
but you
Okay,
haven't
well,
been working
If
for
it's gonna be
weeks.
the three of us, why don't we each
33
pay
is fine.
33 or 35?
What?
33. I'll pay the 34, and we'll have 100.
Oh, I would rather kill him than pay 15 gold.
We can do both. Whoa, we talked about this earlier. We can give him the money and then just take it back after we
It's
kill
not
him.
like we
but
haven't done
can
that
just-
before.
Why don't we just?
It sounds like murder with extra steps.
Yeah.
Well, because it gets him off of this guy's back first,
Yeah, and then
while
plus,
we're busy with
plus-
other things.
plus, this place won't be under suspicion for his death because they've already paid off their debt.
See, that's a good idea too. So
Why
I'm
don't we
gonna
just go
I'm gonna
kill-
put 34 gold out.
And
Why
in
don't
your
we
hands.
just go
I'll
kill
do the
all
same.
this syndicate?
Math is hard.
So who's taking the gold here? We pooling it?
We're giving it to the shopkeep,
Okay.
our new best friend, roommate, landlord man.
Yeah. I'll hand over some
Okay.
to Sifu to give over to him. Alright, so now that that's handled, do you guys want to go ahead and try and go to the Archaeology Guild first?
I
Yeah,
think.
let's go.
Well,
So let's go
'cause-
find your thrall. Why don't you?
Hang on.
We can like walk
Hang
you
on.
around, and you can just beep, beep, beep,
So-
and find him.
Le Chauffin house in Riverside is like kind of on the way to the outside of the city.
I mean, I made my way from there
Right?
to Guild Central. I was headed to the archaeology down to the archaeology guild, but I turned around and came back up here to you guys.
Pull up the map real quick.
Yeah, Riverside is the northeast
Oh, wrong.
of the city.
Yeah.
You're in like south central.
Yeah. I mean, I headed.
Okay, we can stop by like the south side of the house and see if they can like see it. Like maybe we can find out if they're still in the guild first before we go all the way there.
I mean, I think that would be smart. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I would like to go to the Knights of Juris at some point too.
Why do we need to go to the Knights of Juris? Rafyn?
They have my parents.
They
If you what?
My parents.
Wait, but you said your parents turn into monsters. Did you fix that?
And then, no, get this. We made a tactical retreat. You know, like
That's a first.
we weren't like we were fine. We could have fucking killed them, but we
They
just,
stop being monsters if we're not
There's-
close to them, and
So
they're not dying.
Oh.
if it's someone we care about, if we just get the fuck away from them, it'll be okay.
Well, that's good.
So
to
why
know.
do you want to go get them?
Well, I want to make sure that they're okay,
Well, I mean, I'm sure they'll be okay. Cause
and I
they
don't.
have
Well,
any
I don't want
memories.
them to take the fall for what happened. Right?
Well,
I mean, that's
Probably won't try to blame the older bakers for the massacre.
But I will say,
I
you know, with,
that's a
don't know.
stretch.
with the way that the sisters talked about the connections they now have and the influence they have in the city, it might be better to bring that up to them, and they can help form a better path of, you know, making sure they're okay and they get to go back to their bakery and they have no issues.
They have influence now.
Yeah. That was the impression I got from what they were telling
That
me.
makes me distrust them even more.
Do you distrust me?
I distrust people who have influence within the city.
Agey answer.
Okay.
I trust you, Enyo.
Yeah, well, you just kind of said you didn't.
I said I don't trust them. That doesn't mean I don't trust you.
They finally did it.
What?
They talked for so long about why we shouldn't let the outsiders in and why it was a bad idea and it would never work and no one would ever appreciate Le Chauffin, but they did.
Oh, and you know what, Titsu? This will resonate best with you. Remember when they told us the whole reason why they kind of turned to change in the first place? Yeah, I mentioned that, and you should have seen the freaking looks on their faces. They looked like I had walked over their graves because they were literally like, we've never told anybody that.
Wait till they hear that she talks to you.
I didn't mention any of that part of it.
Oh, they're going to be so jealous. Maybe you should just be the only matriarch.
Oh my god, why don't we just start our own cult?
I'd rather not.
I've been trying to get you guys to join my cult since day one. No, I'm just kidding.
I
I mean,
you,
we're
guys,
basically a cult.
you guys have basically joined mine.
No. No.
What do you mean?
Just a little bit.
No.
Competing
Rafyn,
cults.
is there anything you would like to do? You
Was your breakfast delicious?
This was surprisingly good for a cannibal making it.
It was
Mhm.
delicious.
What's the twist?
I
What
have
did you put in
one
it?
errand to make.
What do you think I put in it?
I don't know, but you're being really weird about us eating this, so I want to know.
I'm just expanding your taste horizons.
What did I just eat? Who did I just eat?
I actually
It doesn't really matter. Rafe, what you gotta do, man?
I have one quick errand to make, and I can catch up with you. But this new staff, which is about the size of a scepter, I believe would make a wonderful replacement for my missing forearm. I'm going to head back over to the blacksmith and get him to mount it.
that's really
Amazing.
okay. I did not expect you to say that.
Well, who did we eat?
Is that
You're,
like nailed to your head?
I have one leg and one
Indeed it
arm
is.
left.
Why though? Like I know you or but what would you know, okay.
And I need to make sure it doesn't fall off.
Rafyn, are you telling me that you're just gonna have your shaft hanging out for everybody to see at all times?
And I'll take the gauntlet off, and you can just see the tip.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
Yeah, you've probably been doing this while I've been doing this. Don't surprise me. Okay, so you've got an errand to run, and you'll meet us at the Le Chauffin house.
He doesn't know where it is.
Or maybe we should just all go with you first. Sounds
You
good?
can.
Can we talk about how Wolf forced us into cannibalism just now?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
I
really
barely
do
tasted it.
So, sure.
Huh?
Honestly, the least weird thing that's happened to
Right?
Look,
great.
whoa, I'm not opposed to like helping you with your diet or whatever, but like you have to tell people. Informed consent is important.
Is it though?
Yeah, no, it really is.
If you don't think it is, then we can test that later.
Okay.
I just, it
Got
makes me feel
ideas.
good.
So, okay, the plan is...
Makes me feel good. Lyle likes it. Gobblefunk loves it.
That's
not the majority.
Enyo likes it.
I didn't
You're
say
not
that.
going very. You're
Words
not
are being
like
put in my
helping
mouth.
with the trust thing
Okay.
What?
here.
So, blacksmith first, Le Chauffin house next. Let's get to doing something. Let's keep moving. I mean, positives here. That we can
Okay.
do something
We got
better
each-
than what we
we
were
got we
before.
got each other. Hey,
Yeah.
no running.
Nope.
Down staircases.
Yes, I'm not... Yeah, sorry about that. I
Yeah.
I love you.
Can we have that little conversation real
Okay,
quick? Also on the way to the blacksmith.
I tried
And he was
to
like,
distract
"No!"
him. I was trying to be like a real distraction down there when I realized what I'd done so that you guys
Okay.
could decide what would be the best action.
Hey, just discuss before acting. Like,
I know,
in
I got a little
situation,
hot
like-
because the asshole was down
I know.
there. I know that. I will be better prepared
You
when we face the
got
Herald
a
next.
little hot because
Hot
he was
asshole?
down there.
Now you're
Herald.
twisting my words. Because he's killed everybody I
No,
know.
I have questions because.
Well, I want to kill him. He's been nothing but a
That's-
thorn in my
So-
side.
Are you
for
sure?
forever.
You have like a little flush to your cheeks when you talk about him.
I don't have blood flowing in my body. I don't know how I can have
Yeah,
it.
Shipping
but
make
you-
it
I know
even
you
more
don't, but
impressive.
it's
So,
like
and you'll understand that now there are people that love you and want to protect you, and if you do run off on your own, there may be consequences for others.
Somebody has to follow, and then we have to cut out another eye from this guy, and he's only got one left. So
No, that's not gonna.
yeah.
that's not gonna
And to be
happen.
fair, if you die, there's a good chance that Gobblefunk will have to stick his tongue down in your throat to make you come back to life.
yeah, he
I'm
ate
sorry.
parts of this
What?
guy.
It's not as bad as it
That
sounds.
sounds
In fact,
terrible.
pretty
It's,
good.
it's not a maybe,
Well,
it's a definite.
Don't
Okay,
run
no,
ahead of us.
Consent is
And then you
important.
have to be saved by Lyle after that too.
That just sounds terrible in general. Okay, it's
It-
not gonna
it
happen.
was
It's
very
not gonna happen.
sweet of him
It's-
to do.
Yes,
We doing this
okay,
or what?
I
We're
appreciate.
Yeah,
going to
let's
the
go.
blacksmith.
I
We're
appreciate.
walking to the blacksmith now.
Yeah. Walk
Let's
on.
go.
As you head outside, the
What day? What
Guild
time
Central
is
is alive. It's like maybe like 3-4 in the afternoon at this point. After your reunion breakfast discussion, and as you're like kind of scanning the activity, with your even just your passive perception, there's something that stands out. Off maybe 50 yards away, you see two individuals with a rope that is attached to a safe, and they are dragging it, trying, it looks like, to get off into an alley.
A safe?
A safe.
Is there like cart, people, crowd, whatever path where Sitsu could sneak over and suddenly be in front of them?
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth check.
I'll try that. Come back.
And you said they're 50 feet away?
Yeah, or so. Yeah. Sitsu just disappears, melts into the crowd, and soon, you're as close to them as you want to be, and you hear, "Sevi, you gotta pull. We need to get this somewhere where we can crack into it."
She just suddenly is in front of them, twirling the scythe, and she's like, "What you doing there, boys?"
Pardon me, ma'am. We're just this thing fell out of the damn window. Just trying to get it back.
Get it back where?
Oh, just put it back back home. Yeah, just right over there.
Back over in that dark alley you're trying to get into?
Listen, move along.
I'm not
Just
worried about. No, I don't think I
Can
will.
I follow C2 and sneak up behind them after she kind of reveals herself to knock them unconscious?
Oh yeah, certainly
I
they're
think I'm
distracted.
gonna stay right here, actually.
So do you want me to roll stealth or just like walk up stealthily behind them and knock them
Yeah, I
unconscious?
mean you're fine. There's enough going on. They've got someone in their face twirling a scythe.
I'm gonna knock the one like
maybe-
the furthest away, like just right across the back of the
But
neck.
by my count, there's two. Here's the thud.
There's 2 of us and 1 of you.
Go, gobble
Okay. We split it. We split it. We don't need to. We don't need to.
I'm looking
We
to split.
split. I look at Enyo. We split him.
I mean, I'm always good for a little split.
You take it. That makes you no better than me.
I
Just
don't
another fucking
really
thief.
We weren't
care
talking
about
about
being
taking
better than
lives.
We worked hard for this. We dragged this for miles.
Where'd you drag it
That's
from?
your own fault.
Oh, well,
Where'd you drag it
enough
from?
to know. Some shit went down
Where'd you drag
over
it from?
outside of the city, and the
Archaeology Guild?
nobody was around the
Drag it
Agos, so
from
we
the
just slipped
Agos?
in and we decided we were gonna take didn't seem like anybody was gonna be needing it.
So how about this? You can keep all of your limbs in your tongue if you keep dragging it into that alley for us to open.
I would like a tongue,
Okay.
please.
The longer you debate, the less you get to keep.
And just grabs his unconscious partner and starts moving away.
I was telling
No,
him to
it's
drag
already
the
in the alleyway. so
Yeah,
it's-
they've dropped the rope and they're just
Okay.
trying to get away from you.
I
So
was telling him he could
clip-clop
keep
up
his
with
limbs
Fade.
if he could move the safe
Maybe
for
we
us.
should take this back.
So he is leaving. If you want to stop him from leaving, go for it.
Here, toss
Nah.
me the rope.
Here,
Fade
here.
can drag it into the alleyway.
I'll let
Enyo's
him
gonna
run.
Toss the rope up to Rafyn so they can kind of drag it out of the street. You know, we probably should. I mean, if we break into this, we should probably return most of it. I mean, I'm sure there's something in there we can use, but it might be better that if we return it, you know, more credit to us, better
just
vibes with the
leave it
city.
here.
Not what I would suggest, but sure.
Let's see what's in it once we get into the dark alley.
Well, do you want to do it first?
sure. Why not?
Give it a old spinneroo.
Can I try to crack the safe once we get into the alley?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Rafyn, you'd have no problem. I mean, this thing is relatively large. It's maybe 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet.
I'm going
I
to
think
guide myself.
Fade can drag a ridiculous amount of weight.
Yeah,
Though, right?
no problem. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna guide myself to try and safe crack.
Okay. It's a little bit different in that I don't know when's the last time you were trying to get into a safe, but it takes you just a couple of minutes and you're able to get into it, no problem. And there is a whole heap of gold in there. Go ahead and roll 50 d100.
Ooh, all of us, or just
How do I
Just one is fine.
I want to do it.
how do I even is it /roll? I opened it.
Dang it! I just wanted to roll the 50 across the screen.
Nice.
There is a 2,659. If you bothered to take the time to account it, gold pieces in the safe.
Hey,
I think we
whoa!
can afford the cat cafe now.
You know how you were broke?
Yeah.
Can you carry some of this?
I got a boyfriend for that.
We could each take.
Do we do encumbrance for gold?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We can each
Okay.
take.
We had
You
like
can
a
add to your
whole half
inventory, it'll add some
session
weight.
where we had to break
Yes,
down like
we had to do a
10,000
lot
gold.
of math around this.
Because everybody was weak as shit.
Everybody
Oh,
but
I've got
C2 can
tons.
take 500,
But listen,
and then
we
I'll
we
take the
really need
remainder.
this amount of gold. I mean, this is still the Archaeology Guild, and I just got hit really hard. I'm being a little bit different from normal, but I feel like we should
think-
leave some of it in there and take the safe back.
Lyle's the only
just-
living one left.
No, realistically, the guilds is gonna be just fine. I mean, that was just one corner of the guild's operations. That wasn't even like the
Oh.
main space. That's
So you believe it's
No,
fine
there's a-
that we just
They have so much fucking money. They hoard it for themselves. Tasha broods. Like, how do you think she's made her family's made their fortune?
Oh.
It's off the backs of all of the laborers of the guild. So yeah, fuck them.
All right.
Okay,
so-
everybody else add 500 gold. And I will take the remainder.
Lyle will hold that.
Well, no, that's including Lyle. So Lyle add 1,000.
Oh, all right.
Because Woe gets 5, Lyle gets 5, Rafyn gets
Can you
5,
carry
Enyo
that?
gets 5, and
okay.
Howling gets 5.
Oh yeah, he can carry that.
If Enyo gets 5, I'm gonna. That leather armor I had, that is gone. So let me get rid of that because I gave that to my last thrall. I'm gonna delete that.
you got your max.
Do you
I got
need
my
leather
max.
armor?
No.
Hey, do you need, like, stuff? Do you need to get rid of stuff or anything? Are you taking stuff? Do you want stuff?
I have some
who's-
rations. Hey, can one of you guys carry these rations? I don't actually need them anymore.
I don't either, but I can carry them.
Well, can I just give them to somebody?
Sure,
You can put
give
them
to
on
me.
trade.
I probably can't carry anymore.
Actually, I don't know if you can give it to him since he's not a.
I mean,
he's
I'm
an
just
NPC,
gonna
not
send it
PC.
to
the only person who eats food is Sitsu and Owlin.
Suckers.
Losers.
Yeah, somehow we're the normal ones.
What are ball
That's
bearings
not
for?
normal. That's to trip people with.
Okay. I just have a lot of those, and I have never used them.
As you all are doing your inventory adjustments and your accounting, everybody roll a perception check.
Hell.
I'm good now, by the way. I can totally carry that 500, no problem.
Everybody take 500.
Perception for NPCs too.
Nat 20, baby!
We don't need to worry about them.
Oh, I already rolled.
Nat 20!
But-
Nat 20. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Enyo, as everybody is like shuffling goods and counting out coins, you look up just kind of around your surroundings, and something catches your eye high up in the air. You see, and you're not far from the wall, and maybe 100 feet up, there's like a distortion in the sky, almost like you're looking at a rainbow. But as you follow it, it doesn't form an arc down to the ground. It's so faint, almost like heat waves. But as you look, you see that it goes all the way around in a big circle.
Around the city, almost.
City.
Hey guys, I need you to look at this. There's
And that is where we will end our session.
a circle in the sky. Oh, okay.
Man, we don't even gonna live to see Cat Cafe flourish.
C2 doesn't get to meet successfully Chauvin.
Why not?
Oh,
We're not gonna live.
okay.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
All right.
goodbye everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Sweet.
Good
Farewell. And thanks for
Bye-bye.
tuning in after hours to watch.
Technology, y'all.
Bye guys.
Pew, pew, pew.